And we get fan mail here at Planetary Persuader. This is from Mary Juanita from Durham, and she writes, "Dear Kozmic Kev, my Aries husband just turned 41. He bought a convertible and started an affair with our babysitter. I want to know why. I'm considering hooking up with my old Gemini boyfriend born in '68. I'm a Libra born in '72, still just 38 years young." Okay, so dear young Mary, I would say as far as your husband and why, this is a Uranus opposition thing, and the fact that he is an Aries, he doesn't really give a hoot about anybody but himself in this situation. And so he was really worried about his aging and you know, his receding hairline and his growing waistline, and this was a way for him to justify that he was still valuable to himself. On the other hand, you know, the relationship will probably end. Yours with the boyfriend, though, this Gemini sounds interesting. Usually rats do well with monkeys. You know, you're born in the year of the rat, he's born in the year of the monkey. We're both air signs, so I'm saying this might be worth a little bit of a rediscovery. And in the meantime, I just say don't be bitter. And I mean, if you're really convinced Mr. Aries might have been rocking your world, I think the babysitter thing is over with in 3 months max. So, yeah, I'm sure you're spent with him and probably good riddance, but, you know, for the kid's sake, try and be civil and work things out. So, as we get into this week, we can see that this is where Aries meets Taurus. So we go from I am to I have. So we go in a stage in our own consciousness from just familiarizing ourselves with this freshness, this fresh energy, our baby self. And we're learning to be a more practical, educated child self. It's like, oh, things have value. I need to go just from me to realize that perhaps even negotiating and waiting for things might be better than just trying to fight for them. And the other thing is with this full moon being so close to Saturn and happening this weekend, it's, you know, people are going to be confronting what doesn't work for them. You know, if there's a demonstration or a protest and you run into heavy-handed cops or National Guard or whatever, I mean, don't be surprised. These type of things happen with these type of oppositions, especially when you get Aries and Libra together. My God, they both love a good fight. So keep it cool. And then we've got Capricorn Pluto, and it's squaring the Aries and Libra, and it's saying, hey, you know, it's not squaring as hard as it was a couple weeks ago, but it's still saying, hey, you know what? You want to die? You better be careful. And look at me. There's ways we need to revitalize ourselves. There's ways we need to change. I can think of one great nation that allowed the last 31 years of itself to go back in the dark ages almost compared to other first world nations. And it might be a lot closer to where you live than you think. So we got to revise ourselves and work like we want to survive another 7 generations. Until then, this is Kozmic Kev and the Planetary Persuader. Look forward to being with you again next week.